American Special Forces are locked in a fierce battle against electrified, two-legged robotic enemies while shielding civilians in Kenya. These extraterrestrial invaders are ruthlessly hunting down any remaining survivors. A sudden blast detonates near Bo, a soldier, knocking him unconscious. When he awakens in immense pain on the cold floor of a cell, he finds himself disoriented and unable to recall recent events. With no one else around, Bo yells for help, only to be hushed by Nadia, a French military doctor imprisoned in the adjacent cell. Nadia is startled when Bo asks where he is and what he's doing in East Africa. He seems to have lost his memory from the earlier explosion, not even recalling his own name. Nadia informs him that alien machines have invaded Earth and are systematically wiping out survivors. Bo attempts to use a gap in the wall of his cell to call for help, but Nadia warns him that the thugs outside are more dangerous than the alien machines. Moments later, the criminals enter. Bo fights them off and escapes, but finds himself in even greater peril as he is now pursued by one of the robotic aliens. Meanwhile, Nadia kills a thug who was on the verge of assaulting her, and the two manage to free themselves. Once outside, Bo and Nadia strategize their next move. Bo suggests they avoid densely populated areas, as the aliens continue their relentless hunt. He intends to head for a U.S. military base near Nairobi, but Nadia is skeptical, believing they'll only find corpses there. She also warns that communication will be impossible since the aliens destroyed all satellites. Despite her doubts, Bo feels compelled to head to the base and join the fight. As Bo works on getting a car functional, fragments of his memory begin to resurface. Nadia offers to gather food and water, and the two set off together. However, their car is soon ambushed by Kenyan soldiers. Outnumbered, Bo advises Nadia to step out of the vehicle with her hands up to avoid escalating the situation. Both comply peacefully, but the tension rises when one soldier notices a satellite dish tattoo on Bo's arm. Suspecting the Americans of controlling the aliens through surviving satellite dishes, the soldiers confront Bo, forced to act. Bo disarms one soldier and opens fire, sparing only those who surrender. One soldier explains that the intact dishes at the U.S. base have fueled suspicions that Americans are behind the alien machines. Bo vehemently denies the accusation. Using the military vehicle, Bo and Nadia head toward the satellite dishes. Nadia warns that the Americans could still be involved, and Bo promises to fight them if her theory proves correct. En route, they witness an alien killing someone effortlessly. When the machine targets a child, Bo distracts it with Nadia's gun, buying enough time to escape. The next day, Bo and Nadia are captured by another group of soldiers, who use them as bait by exposing them in the open. Bo begs them to release Nadia, but the soldiers refuse. Soon, one alien approaches, and while the soldiers attempt to trap it, another alien arrives to rescue it, slaughtering the soldiers. The two machines leave Bo and Nadia alive as they pursue another soldier on a motorcycle. In the aftermath, one alien lies destroyed. Later, Bo and Nadia encounter a severely injured photojournalist, who Bo initially mistakes for a sniper. The man refuses medical help, fearing that removing his bandages would worsen his injuries. He shows them photos documenting the alien invasion, including shots of the U.S. military base. Before succumbing to his injuries, the journalist asks Bo to end his suffering, but Bo refuses. Nadia, however, strangles him to grant his final wish. They use the camera to navigate toward the base, but the camera's battery dies just as they near their destination. Bo hotwires a vehicle, and as they drive across an open field, alien machines appear and give chase. The pair takes refuge in a house, but the aliens close in. Trapped in the basement, they brace for death. Suddenly, the house begins to collapse, seemingly absorbed by an alien mothership. Nadia is pulled inside, while Bo is dropped back to the ground. Bo wakes alone, injured but determined to continue. He finally reaches the military base, only to find it in ruins, proving the satellites were not controlling the aliens. Exhausted, Bo remains still as an alien machine approaches. Strangely, it scans him but leaves without harming him. Memories of the explosion return, but his injuries overwhelm him, and he collapses. Bo wakes in an underground medical facility, saved by Nairobi resistance fighters. He explains that Nadia was taken by the aliens while he was spared, raising suspicion among the resistance. They take him to Roderick, an army engineer working on an EMP weapon to disable the alien machines. Roderick believes the mothership becomes vulnerable during human extractions and plans to use the EMP bomb to disable it. When Bo reveals that the aliens left him behind, Roderick is puzzled, as the invaders typically abduct all humans. One fighter accuses Bo of being a tracker for the aliens. Bo then recalls being captured by the aliens and implanted with a device in his spine, which caused his amnesia and granted him electrical abilities. One of the resistance members threatens to kill Bo, blaming him for endangering their hideout. Bo offers to lure the aliens away, insisting that killing him would ruin their only chance to deploy the EMP. Since the machines won't attack him, he can deliver the bomb undetected. With their bunker compromised, the resistance is forced to evacuate. Bo and Roderick carry the EMP bomb through service tunnels, accompanied by other fighters. During their escape, one fighter is gravely injured and sacrifices herself by detonating a grenade to slow the pursuing machines. Using a flare to guide the group, Bo leads them to the site where captured humans are gathered. Hesitant to activate the EMP amid the crowd, Bo listens as Roderick explains how to detonate it safely. Bo distracts a nearby machine, leveraging the implant in his spine to avoid harm, creating an opportunity for prisoners to escape. As Bo and Roderick position the EMP beneath the mothership, the device's power source is damaged. With no time to repair it, Bo channels electricity through his body to power the bomb, sacrificing himself to ensure its detonation. The explosion destroys the mothership and disables the alien machines. In the aftermath, Bo wakes to learn that the mothership and the alien forces in Nairobi have been eliminated. His memories fully restored, Bo reflects on the journey that brought him to this moment.